What's up, y'all? Welcome to Week 5 here. We got the Vancouver Raiders
It's week
facing
5
off
of the
against the
2024
Denver
season,
Broncos.
and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Raiders and the Broncos, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Oh, shit. Is that Jalen Hurts?
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team, and they want... Two of the bigger disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
First down catch there by Goddard, and that's something he did on over 55% of his catches a season ago. He's a dependable target in the passing game. Sometimes he can be spectacular.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down just shy of
2 more
midfield.
stops. 2 more stops, guys.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense. Just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40. Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy. But they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Fuck you, Jalen Hurts.
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, that run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Fuck you,
He's
bitch.
got it. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Fucking piece of shit.
Dallas Goedert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. 7-0 is our score, ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And And they're led out by
19
their mobile
interceptions.
quarterback
Holy
out of
fuck.
West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
And I think it's safe to say that,
fucking
and I heard him say it in the
14s.
post-game press conference, that was a team win last week because he didn't really play up to his normal standards, throwing 2 interceptions.
No touchdown.
Yeah, didn't offset it at all, but the team found a way to get it done.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second
Fuck
down.
sakes.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Again, it's Barkley. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Barkley, toss play left. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with 4th down. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
That's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. A first down carry for Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. When you look at this Bronco defense, this unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And that right there is what they're going to need to do because this is not an elite unit. They've got to keep everything in front of them, rally up and make plays. What a lot of defensive coordinators call top-down defense. Don't give up anything behind you. But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Barkley. And a solid
Great run,
here
buddy.
as he'll
There we
pick
go.
his
We
way
got a
down
hole.
to the 42-yard line. They give him 12 yards and a first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Now they'll run it on the toss. Down to about the 37.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
They'll run wide side here with Barkley. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 13
run,
and a
Barkley.
Raider
Nice job,
first
buddy.
down. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back?
What?
That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here's Smith. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
On the draw, this is Barkley.
Get in there, buddy.
Take it into the end zone.
Fuck yeah. What a touchdown, baby.
Saquon Barkley, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the 2nd quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
Oh, shit. So
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Jalen Hurts in the offense heading back out. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a first down. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. He'll be hit down at the 33.
My guy dove. I thought he was going for the block.
Touchdown right here.
He was going to
It's a
block
long
and
play,
shut
so
it
be
off.
it, but the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5. Throwing is Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. So 5 yards here. 5 on the play.
Fuck.
And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Hope you're injured.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's caught. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Robinson up the middle. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. From the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll find Jones again. Complete. All the way home for a Broncos score. Zay Jones, 35 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. You see the numbers, all those carries. If you get that many carries in the drive, you better finish it with a touchdown, and he did.
Yeah, and deservedly so, right? Because we've seen times like the Carolina Panthers, sometimes Jonathan Stewart will carry the ball all the way down, and then Cam, he's such a great goal line runner, he'll carry it in. But in this case, though, that didn't happen. The fellow lugging the load, he's the one who got to reap the reward.
Yeah, there was no touchdown vulture here. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
A shotgun snap for Smith. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
Come on.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Oh, shit, I forgot
So
about
we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the 2nd half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining 2nd half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the 2nd half and get us going?
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he'll get about 3 out of that, up to the 39-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offside's an easy call. Mark off the 5
offside,
and keep
bitch.
it moving.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing now is Geno. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Up the middle with Barkley.
Yeah, right.
Nothing much materializing there. Down run, he'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. On the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Now first carry here for the running back. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. They snap it to Smith.